Guys, so today was day 1 of 3 and I just got back and settled in after a long over 12-hour day at Epcot, and I'm going to tell you guys everything I did, how I stayed in my $100 budget for eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner snack stuff, and what rides I rode. I rode pretty much every ride except for Frozen, and I wanted to ride Spaceship Earth, but I was actually having a medical thing, so I couldn't ride that medical issue, so I couldn't ride that one. But that was my own personal thing. I could have ridden it. I had plenty of time, and I didn't do the space one, but I did ride everything except for those 3 rides, and yeah. I met tons of characters except for 3. I'll tell you which ones and how I made the most of my day. And hopefully it might help you make the most of yours. Line of people getting on the monorail to Magic Kingdom and nobody on the monorail for Epcot, so I think I made the right choice for a Wednesday morning. So I got to Epcot right at rope drop, and then I sped walked right back to France because I knew the line for Ratatouille filled up super fast, and I got in there right away, and it said the wait time was 50 minutes, but it ended up being only about 30. Because if you get there early, it moves kind of fast, but you gotta get there early before, stuff starts happening and the line is just wrapped around Paris, and because that's just too much. I do like the inside, kind of looks like the rooftops of Paris, like the scene where Remy's like looking at that, and then you can look inside and see like some of the art and like French art studio. And then you go pick up your glasses, nice 3D cool glasses, and yeah. As you can see, I am just styling. And then your little racks pull up, and they're like on like self-driving like coasters and stuff, and they spin and do their own thing. There are different routes through the ride, and so like they will they'll take like different paths through the rooms, and they'll go different places. So you can ride the ride a bunch of times and get a different experience. Let's just do this.
You Bienvenue, chérie. À bientôt et bon appétit. Et Mino.
So after Ratatouille, it was time for a meet and greet with Belle, so I went and met her. She was really sweet. I asked her what her favorite book was. She said Sleeping Beauty, and she's best friends with Aurora, and they go and pick berries together. If you head to the back of France, there is a shop, and in the back of the shop is a bakery that has really great pastries and sandwiches. I went with what the employee that was helping me recommended, and it was like this chicken and cheese and like pistachio sauce toasted sandwich. It was really good. And I tried the duo dessert. It wasn't my favorite. Everyone really likes the macaron from that place, but I didn't get that. I got what she recommended. It was okay. I probably won't order that again, but the sandwich was fire. I probably will get the sandwich though. It was under $10. It was $10 and like 90 cents before tax, which was a great deal. It's super filling, really yummy. I really enjoyed it. Definitely worth it. A really great like early lunch, or if you want like a late breakfast, which is what I had, and it filled me up. And if there's no seats left, I totally recommend going outside and sitting in any of the little green planter areas like in the garden. After my breakfast, it was time for my meet and greet with Aurora, and we were both wearing pink, and I asked her how she felt about the fairies changing her dress color. She said it was always a surprise. She does like the pink, and I asked her if pink was her favorite, and she says it depends on the season. She likes pink in summer, blue in winter. So, that was cool. But her favorite dress color is red because it reminds her of roses. Then I headed over to Morocco to meet Jasmine, and she was really awesome. I enjoyed talking to her so much. And she talked about the shirt of my animal friends, and I asked her about her animal friend, Raja, and she said she couldn't bring Raja, but she thinks she doesn't know a situation a tiger couldn't improve. Just give him a little scratch behind the ears, make everything better. Then I hopped on the land because it had like a 5-minute wait time. It's one of those things, the line is shorter than the ride, almost always. The ride is like 13 to 15 minutes long or whatever, and it's a pretty fun ride. I enjoy it. It's really pretty, and you can see all the different sets and all the different landscapes and environments and stuff. I think it's interesting, especially the part later on when you get to go into the lab and like see all the cool stuff that they're growing. And I'll go ahead and let you enjoy this ride. And if you don't want to watch it, you can go ahead and skip ahead. And I'll put a time on the screen so you can go there if you don't want to watch this part.
That by mixing leaves and other living materials into our soil, we can
help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems. Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Science now and into the future. Okay. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world, like the watermelon, dry and wet swampy areas of the world. One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the banana. But fish farming or aquaculture accounts for bass and catfish, like the ones you see here, are doing the more part of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world. Some of our may include innovative ideas like our working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these
So after the meeting, I actually did Soarin', but it's really hard to record in there for a lot of reasons, but safety would be the first one. So after that, I headed over to the Land of Water. I unfortunately missed Moana by like this much. They just closed the line so I'm really sad about that. But if I hadn't watched Soarin', I probably would have made it, but
hadn't rode Soarin', I probably would have made it, but oh well. Soarin's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes the line is like 10 minutes, sometimes it's like 45. So just keep an eye on it, and if there's something else you want to do, then just go for it. Now, swimming in the water was actually really fun. Everything's interactive. You put on your hand, and like you can make water like do cool stuff, like wave at the one thing, shoot out, maybe what at the hand, and then rises up to you. There's this one thing where you walk slowly with water and then part for you, and like this whole thing where it just closes again. It's actually really cool. And then finally there's the little area where you get to see Tiki, and she's just so gorgeous. She looks just like she does in the movie, except she's alive and covered in plants. And she has like a team water thing where you have to like lift up your hands to make it all shoot at the same time. And anyway, that was fun. And this whole ride like teaches you about water. Here's a jump pad where you can jump to shoot the geyser. It tells you about how water works and in the ecosystems and sustainability and everything like that. It's actually a really cool exhibit, super interactive, super fun, super pretty. Alright, and after that it was time for the seas with Finding Nemo, and this is a really fun ride. And if you don't know, it lets out into a huge, giant aquarium, and it is just really awesome. And I don't care what they say in the app, if it's to the pier dock windy part, it's at least a half an hour wait. The line moves fast because it's one of those continuous rides, but there are not one, not two, like 3 rooms of like twisty things you gotta go through. So yeah, it can sometimes take a little bit, but once you get on, it's a fun.
Oh, science is great, there's so much to know.
Oh yeah, too fast for you.
Stop fooling around!
Nemo! Why don't you drop by for a little bite?
Now the manatees were new, they just added this exhibit to the aquarium, and it's the Rescue and Rehabilitation Center. So the manatees they currently have are being rehabilitated. On a boat, one is an orphan, and you can see they're just kind of like lounging around, and sometimes they spin randomly for no reason. I'll be the first sea animal you see spinning in this video. Then I headed over to the dolphins, sharks and rays, sea turtles, and all kinds of crazy fish. Here's one of the little sharks that's trying to swim up the wall. And then finally you end up in this really awesome place in the circle where there's like all these different tanks. Now some of them are connected, some of them aren't. Navigating in here is kind of annoying because people tend to crowd around and just not care, but if you make your way around, you'll see all kinds of cool fish and all kinds of cool stuff. You see there's a cool shark over there. And the little Mickey Mouse stone. Turtles. Yeah, normally you can't keep sea turtles, but sometimes you can if they're being rehabilitated or for whatever reasons they can't be released into the wild. Here comes another one. Moving by. There's one all up close and in your face. And then there's the dolphin tank, and this dolphin was just having a good time, rolling around. He went into the doors and was like trying to coax his friends in to come play with him, but they just were not having it. And then he eventually just left. And then you go to the top part of the manatee enclosure, and you can just learn about the manatees. And there's this lady whose job is to just feed them all day. And I see her throwing lettuce in.
This is what I came that pot for, baby. How often do they eat?
I could have stayed and watched those manatees munch all day long, but I had other things to do. Before you leave, please go pick up one of these super awesome Dory's Friends books, because it's a sticker activity book, but hey, even if you don't use it, it's sticker stickers. And then the Talk to Crush show, which is really funny.
Check out those excellent double spinner dudes. That was awesome. Look at all the humans in the human tank.
Okay, then it was time for my lunch reservation at Morocco, at the Spice Road in Morocco. I wanted to go there for dinner because it's one of the best places to see the water and watch the light show at night, but unfortunately, all the night spots were booked because a lot of people apparently know that it's the best place to watch the lights at night, and they get booked fast. But here's really good food, really cheap, really great portion sizes. It is all delicious and all super affordable. All of this food was well under $50. And I mean, it was just delicious. And these desserts, oh my gosh, it was only $10 for all three. There's this marzipan-like cookie, this baklava, and then this walnut date cake. Oh my gosh, like, y'all are sleeping on Morocco, and this is really an awesome restaurant. Y'all need to come here. All right, after lunch, it was time for a meet and greet with Alice in the UK, and I met her, and I did ask her what her favorite tea was. I thought she was going to say Curiosity, but she says no, it gets people into trouble, and I think she said Sensitivity. Anyway, it was fun. Then I met Winnie-the-Pooh, and he's also in the UK, kind of behind, hidden in Christopher Robin's room in the back, and it was just like, he was so soft and cuddly and fun. And I told them I didn't have honey, but they said they love me anyway. And then I had to go all the way pretty much to the other side of the world, to China, where I got to meet Mulan. And she only had one time that day. And there she is in all her glory. And she told me about her sash, has Mushu on it. And then Cricket is on her little jade. And then you can see all the like China, Disney museum. And I don't know, I thought these 12 lucky figures are really cool, and I was kind of hoping that the China gift shop would have merch of them because they're so adorable, but they don't. It's sad. Because that little Remy, You're the Rat, and that little Remy figure is so cute. Alright, and then I had some time to kill, so I hopped on Grand Fiesta and enjoyed it. Free Caballeros is a ride that I don't think people even know is there, or they just don't care. It's in Mexico, it's in the pyramid thing, all the way at the back, past all the gift shop and stuff. It's a really fun little boat ride. My favorite part is actually this beginning part, and then the one part where the crazy party is happening inside. I also want to know, does this like enhance the dining experience? I mean, I get going through the dining room is fun for us in the boat, but is it really fun for the people dining to like watch us? Why was this a design choice? I don't get it. Anyway. Yeah, so I really enjoy the Free Caballeros and
This is... I don't know. Wait, that's right. Stay closer. It's right.
Epcot tip, try to be in Germany when the hour strikes so you can see the little big cuckoo clock in the square. Also, Italy, if you get there at just the right time, you can stand in the little panoramic circle thing. It's like a stage. I think they also do a movie read for some characters there sometimes, but usually just music and stuff, but panorama is fun. And then there's the Art of Disney thing, where you can get original art from the artist there for really lots of money and stuff. But anyway, here's my favorite snack place in all of Epcot, and it is so underrated. Nobody comes here, so there's usually never a line. And it is the izakaya. They only have two things. They've got sushi and they've got these icy slushies, and you can get hard slushies here. So instead of getting a nice regular shaved ice, you can get one that is a mixed drink kind of, and they're one of my family's favorite drinks. I'm not the biggest fan of alcohol, but even I have to admit they're pretty good. And my favorite flavors of the shaved ice is the tangerine melon duo, and then I always get the sweet milk topping. And it's surprisingly filling, and it seems expensive, but it fills you up, and it takes a while to eat. And I love sitting right behind it in this little rock garden area that, again, always has a table for each. No one goes there. Before you leave, try to find the crow tengu and, tell them thank you for keeping you safe while you eat, and walk through the little rock garden on your way out. It is just so pretty and so beautiful, and it is just, I love Japan. I love Japanese culture and art, but like Japan and Epcot is just really well done. I do wish there was a couple other things you could do, or a ride, or a character or something. I mean, Big Hero 6 Baymax is supposed to be like Japan, right? So, I don't know. I feel like there's more they could do, but oh well. It's still really pretty and really fun. And then, of course, you got the gift shop, and there's always new weird stuff in there. Also really cool fan stuff. So there was a whole Studio Ghibli section that had like lunch boxes and lunch containers, which I almost bought, but then I'm like, wait for your employee discount, Rebecca. Wait until you get it. Japan is also the best snacks, so don't waste your money buying snacks in China unless there's one that you absolutely have to have. Japan is better in so many ways for snacks. If you're buying Japanese snacks at Disney, these mochi, there's so many cool flavors. Like, I've never even seen an apple one before, but hey, it's something new every day. And then also, make sure you check out the Kawaii Museum. Almost every country will have a little museum thing that they have. Japan is really interesting and really big compared to some of the other ones. There's always really cool sculptures and art and like set pieces in there, and there's like a lot to look at, so I don't know, I had fun. I'll let you take a look at this with me. So don't sleep on Japan. Check out Japan, and it is just awesome. Alright, and then I met a coworker in the UK. We talked, and we decided Canada to
you have to come down here to see the cool stuff, like the waterfall.
If you head down in Canada to any place, you get to see the awesome waterfall. Like the fish. And you're going to do it famous in this park. And then she wanted to go see Tafiti, and I got there right at night when everything was glowy, and I don't know, it was cool. And then we rode Test Track, and then my time for Guardian of the Galaxy was finally here, and I'd never ridden this ride, but one of my roommates said it's one of the best rides in all of Disney right now. So it's only virtual queue only, and here's the thing. For your safety and convenience, I'm going to tell you some things about Guardians of the Galaxy without spoiling it for you. But basically, understand your virtual queue is just your time to go wait in line, and it's done so that you get your spot in line, and the line doesn't stretch across the park because everyone's on this ride, and there's no There are two lines. There's the first line and the longest line. And it takes roughly, if it's all the way by the entrance, which mine was, roughly 30 minutes. And then once you get to the second part of the ride, that is an actual roller coaster, you're going to take another 15 minutes. It'll take 15. And the line is long, but it moves fast. Like, you'll feel like you're going to be there forever, but you're not.
Something Xandar is famous
Fast.
for.
There's tons of cool stuff to look at, like these tiny
Size. As our urban center became
surprise Terry Crews.
On behalf of all Xandarians, I hope you have enjoyed exploring the wonders of Xandar. As you have seen, your world and ours were born of the same moment, one which you refer to as the Big Bang. As such, we are all galactic neighbors in a vast universe which we and countless others share. For you to travel to Xandar would take 2.5 million years, assuming you had a ship that could fly at the speed of light. So we decided to come to you. But even we could not have reached you so easily were it not for the Cosmic Generator, an advanced piece of Xandarian technology that creates jump points, artificial tunnels that act as shortcuts, linking distant points in space. It is our desire to share this wondrous technology with your people so that together we might explore new worlds and create a brighter tomorrow. And now, as the culmination of the wonders of Xandar, you have a ship above your planet for a demonstration of the Cosmic Generator. I trust you will find it an unforgettable experience.
Right after that welcome introduction, my phone died. But that's when Terry Crews comes on. He tells you not to record anything anyway, so, also no spoilers. Don't spoil the ride for anyone. Now, for safety and reasons and your convenience, I will also tell you, if you cannot ride the Alice in Wonderland Teacups ride at Magic Kingdom, you cannot handle Guardians of the Galaxy, okay? There's lots of spinning, there's backwards, there's forwards, there's sideways, there's inside out, there's everything happening. And don't be surprised if after you ride, people ask which song you got, because, fun fact about Guardians, there are 6 different songs that you can get. I got I ran so far away, and apparently all the songs go really well to the roller coaster, and it's insanity. Alice would not approve. It's pure insanity with a capital T. So it was finally time for the final fireworks light show, and oh my gosh, what a day, what a journey. It was so much fun. And I accomplished so much. I did almost everything I wanted to do. There's only a couple characters I didn't get to meet. Snow White, well, that I wanted to meet. I didn't get to Snow White. I missed Moana, which you know about. And I also, I kind of wanted to hit Anna and Elsa, but I missed them too. So, sadness in my heart that I missed them. But I still had a really great time at Epcot. Can't wait for tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.